Rugby is a multifaceted game in which players are asked to perform a substantial range of skills. Players of different sizes, shapes and abilities are able to partake and perform well within the structure of a 15-man team. In these coaching videos, we will show the key factors of the components which make up the dynamic game of rugby, plus ideas on how they should be practiced and used in a game situation. For example, passing, kicking, catching, running and tackling in the game of rugby today. From here we move on to mini-unit skills, where relationships and understanding of each other's play are vital components. For example, halfback and fly half, winger and fullback, thrower and jumper, just being some of the many units within the game. In other unit skills, players are then joined into two separate units, the forwards, who are involved in the scrums, lineouts, rucks and mauls, and the backline, participating in attack and defence activities. For team patterns, the two units should then work together, forwards and backs, working to complement each other's various strengths and weaknesses in an effort to achieve the ultimate aim of the game, to score points. For tactics, you may need to make minor changes for 1. Your opponent's ability, 2. The weather or ground conditions, 3. Rules or local safety laws. Finally, at all times during training, you as the coach should insist on a very high standard of practice. The goal is for the team to train as they intend to play the game. The spotting of technical failings and then applying the appropriate corrections are an important coaching skill. Good luck with your coaching. It should be rewarding and enjoyable for everybody.
Good work. Bring it up.
The aim of backline on attack is to score tries. This is achieved by creating space for a penetrator. To ensure this happens, the backline must organise itself into a planned formation, must run correct angles, and have good skills and penetration moves. In this video, we will look at all these components. With individual skills, receiving a pass is very important. First thing the receiver must do is be behind the person that's passing, at least half a metre. He must have his hands out as a target to greet the ball. Note how the players are in depth and greet the ball. Okay, the reason that this person has to be in depth behind the passer is when he receives the ball, he catches the ball in front so he can watch the ball, but with his peripheral vision he can also see where he's going and what's happening in front of him. The winger uses his vision and reacts to the defence immediately. Another reason we need to greet it out in front is to be able to give us the option of doing a short or long pass immediately. Activity 1, passing waves. Set the cones out as shown in the diagram. The passers stand behind 4 sets of cones on either side. When the passer runs and gets to the second line of cones, the receiver then runs, thus creating depth for the receiver. The line of passers must finish their passing before reaching the last line of cones on the opposite side. Players must keep behind the passer, have their eyes on the ball, greet the ball with both hands, be well balanced for a left or right pass, use peripheral vision for making decisions. Okay, the person passing the ball must commit the defender by stepping towards him or away from the way he's passing. These players have balanced themselves correctly when passing. When passing to the left, balance on the right foot. When passing to the right, balance on the left foot. When the passer passes the ball, he should let the ball go in the direction so it's rising so the receiver can catch it around chest height. On the same pass we should have 3 options. 1, the inside. Second option should put the player outside his defender. Activity 2, pass and support. Organise the players into 4 attackers and 3 defenders. The 4 attackers in yellow run at the 3 defenders. The defenders are spaced 1 metre apart and behind one another. The defenders must defend in order. First defender takes first attacker, second defender takes second attacker, third defender takes third attacker, thus leaving an overlap. Commit, pass, support. The passer must be balanced correctly. Passing left, balance on the right foot. Passing right, balance on the left foot. Step towards the opposition or step away from the direction of the pass. Eyes on the target. Sympathetic speed of the pass. Aim at the target, chest height. Ball carriers should run evasively, swerve, sidestep, or change pace. They should be balanced. They should make the defence hesitate and retain the ball in contact. Angles are very important in backline attack to create space. The golden rule is the passer must move away from the space he's trying to create. First option, the passer will step to the right and pass to the left. In this option, the passer will run across the field to draw the defender with him to create the space where he's just run from. This activity is good for players to practice running angles to create space. The attackers run down the field in a set of two and must get past the two defenders. The defenders are spaced 10 metres apart down the field. The defenders can move left or right along the line between the set of cones. To extend, allow the defenders to move forward of the line. Rotate players in their various roles. Players should run angles so as to create space. Space that is created is a space the player has moved away from. The backline formation or alignment is very important. In this backline alignment, we've got the players very flat, so they're close to the defence. Therefore, they must get the ball quickly through their hands and get to the area of penetration very quickly. Second formation that we've got here is a staircase formation. As you can see, the players are slightly deeper, therefore they must run straighter and a little bit faster before passing. Backline alignment is based on the players' passing skills, the distance between the players, the position of the intended penetration. Within the team formation or alignment, the individual has an important role. The first five, he's got three options of how he can take the ball. One, he can take it standing. This gives him time, especially for his kicking option. The first five should vary the position that they receive the ball in, depending on the attacking options. You can also take the ball running, especially when you get the ball from the top of the line out, or going the short side, or from second phase when the defence is in tatters. If the fly half is holding, then the halfback should aim to pass about a half a metre or a metre in front of him. That's it. When holding, a first five waits for the halfback's pass before moving. This allows him to receive the ball running or to receive the ball standing, depending on the direction of the pass. Fly half. First five has three receiving options. Standing, he waits for the ball to come to him. Moving, he can run on to the pass. Holding, he waits for the pass and then reacts to its direction, allowing him to either run or stand. The midfield align themselves outside the fly half, their outside foot forward, facing down the way they want to go. They must start moving when the fly half catches the ball or when the fly half starts moving. The midfield should be comfortable passing distance apart. When they move, they should remain in position so that they can catch the ball in front of them. Midfield. The midfield should face straight towards the goal line. Move when the first 5 catches the ball, or move when the first 5 runs with the ball. They should be sympathetic passing distance apart. The fullback must time his run so that he hits the gap at speed. Fullback. Fullbacks should position themselves to enter the backline unnoticed and at speed. They should choose the correct angles to penetrate in. The winger should position themselves in a comfortable passing distance from the midfield players. They move when the midfield moves and they adjust their position relative